Week 3 of the season was a quiet one. Just Grant, me, and our dog Zoe. This time around, we weren't treated to those crisp blue sky days. Wildfires burning across Northwestern Ontario and Manitoba, where we live year-round, have cast a smoky haze over the region. Even though the fires are mostly 7 to 8 hours drive north of us, the smoke has drifted far and wide. As of last week, Manitoba is under a province-wide state of emergency due to the wildfires. Over 18,000 residents have been evacuated from 21 communities. These fires have unfortunately released record-breaking emissions surpassing all previous wildfire seasons in the province. We will take you for a drive on the scenic stretch of Highway 17, the Trans-Canada Highway between Kenora and Vermillion Bay. The drive where the scenery speaks for itself. Lakes dotting the roadside, forests wrapping the pavement, and a rugged Canadian shield rising along the way. It takes us about 4 hours from our home in Winnipeg to reach the Partridge Point dock at our lake property. That includes launching the boat, which you'll see in the video, and of course the occasional breaks along the way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a few peaceful moments of Northwestern Ontario with us. We stopped at a familiar stop at Bobby's Corner, the one that just about every visitor to Vermillion Bay ends up at. In the summer, I'd say there are more American visitors than Canadians, with lots of fishing enthusiasts coming from North Dakota, Wisconsin, or Minnesota, choosing this spot as their fishing vacation destination. This spot is a traditional gas station convenience store and tackle shop combo. From time to time, I like to check out their handmade mukluks. They're absolutely beautiful. I have a pair at home and they keep me toasty during those freezing Canadian winters. This trip, we had to swing by our friend Scooter's place to pick up our boat. He's also on Eagle Lake, but on the opposite side. Hopefully next week, we'll have a parking for our boat closer to the large side. It would definitely make things easier. We are now approaching the Hudson's Bay trading post, once a vital location in the fur trade with Indigenous communities. It served as a bustling hub for exchanging goods and played an important part in early Canadian history. Today, the site is a public boat launch that gives access to Eagle Lake. We launch our boat here, just as traders once did in their canoes loaded with supplies. Getting the boat ready always takes a bit of a time. There's a lot of loading and unloading to do, especially with all our gear and food for the stay at Partridge Point. Zoe always gets so excited.
Let's go. Up. Up. You can do it.
Hi, camera.
Launching the boat here is never simple. The water is shallow and there is no dock, so no matter how cold it is, we usually have to wade in. It is also tricky to get the heavy boat off the trailer banks in such shallow water. Luckily, today we had help from a friendly local we had just met. People up here are usually super helpful, though they're a bit more guarded when it comes to sharing their secret fishing spots. I always ask, and while a few do share, most just smile and keep their secrets.
Oh, Zoe!
You can even probably get in on if you want.
So just push it off and then they'll take over.
Usually the hole is deeper there, but must be from the...
Yeah, from the winter, eh? Like,
From the winter, it must be hot.
Yeah.
sometimes it's always hard to find that one. There's like that one spot where it works, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Zoe, of course, was right there supervising, making sure all the hard work and heavy lifting was done correctly.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for helping.
Felt it got easier.
I don't feel so bad.
Okay, give me the rope, red rope.
We went fishing right away and stay out until evening. No fish this time, but we did see a large group of American pelicans and a beautiful bald eagle. That alone made the trip worth it. I caught up with the kids on FaceTime and watched as clouds of mayflies danced around our shoreline. They are incredible little creatures, but definitely not fun to walk through. As I've mentioned in previous videos, each visit brings something a little different. It's not always something new, like the mayflies or the yellow pollen floating on the lake in the cove. But the changes are part of the magic. Maybe next week the mosquitoes will show up? Or better yet, wild strawberries. I noticed lots of white blooms, so a tiny harvest might be just around the corner. The next day, Grant worked on setting up the dock, and I tackled a few small trees to clear some walking paths on the property. We got a lot done. There wasn't much time to pull out the camera, but I did catch a few clips on my phone that I'm including. Thanks so much for watching. We'll keep sharing updates as often as we can, bringing this little piece of paradise in Northwestern Ontario straight to your home. Leave a comment or hit subscribe so you can find our videos easily and keep following along with our lakeside adventures.